all the different elections. January 2010 election.
Just the permanent staff, but that's it.
It's a,
Who has access to this room?
How much staff do you guys have?
11.
Oh, okay. There's some that aren't. What do you think that would be?
Deceased, 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 deceased.
Oh, they got
deceased,
sent back, but
deceased,
just marked.
Deceased, deceased, deceased.
Okay.
We tell
Okay.
voters
Uh-huh.
in our instructions to them that if they receive a ballot for someone who no longer lives in the household or
Just to
who is
write.
deceased, just to write the situation on the line and send it back to us.
Oh, that's great. That way it's an easier way of purging it.
So do you, upon the deceased, so do you pull the registration then?
I don't think we can.
you can inactivate.
We can inactivate
Yeah.
them based on this. We can't cancel them based on this.
So basically,
We can only
what's the
cancel.
difference?
We can only cancel voters' records if we have a signed statement from the voter saying that they no longer want to be registered, or if we receive notice from county vital records or state vital records notifying us that the person has passed away, or
Do you get
through
deceased
the or
records?
through the
Yes.
obituaries.
yes.
We can cancel based on the obituaries. It has to be an official record. If someone calls us and says, my husband passed away, that's not considered an official notice. So what we do is we inactivate that person based on that information and send a notification card so that in case that we're being notified erroneously that person.
Your registration about could go to the old address, and the newest one is the active one.
So,
So you
how,
only have one
is that
on-
in the computer, or how do
It's
you
in the
check on
computer.
that?
We can't issue two ballots for one
So-
person with both of them being active.
But my question is, how do you match them up? How do you know they're the same person?
Yeah, they just don't have the same
information
name.
they provide us is now Hewlett Packard to provide support for the voter registration system. Well, now DMV checks. Someone's willing to perjure themselves and commit fraud. We
Can't do much about it.
Okay, so
It's just, we follow the laws as directed by the Secretary of State. These are challenged ballots for the most part.
These are
There's lots of
specifically-
different piles here, so
Other elections,
these are
different
signal
piles, other
matches.
Also, they're ones
Right.
that came
Well-
in previous elections,
Okay.
other elections, so that they must have had the ballot sitting on their shelf and they thought they'd send it in, right?
Amazing.
Right, these are unsigned ballots though. And on this one, the green stripe means that it's been verified that it is not signed.
Employees have badges that go on and off as the election is
As needed.
as needed.
Because I noticed that
Let's go.
one of the temporary guys, I was talking this morning, had an access badge.
Yeah, everybody has the badge.
Oh, they do, so they can get in and out the doors. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but they don't. The badges are assigned to the red room has specific folks who can go in. It's a very limited number. That's what
Okay.
the ballots are. These are actual return envelopes.
Oh, okay.
So this is all part of what you keep. You keep everything. Secrecy envelope, return envelope.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
And that way, if there's any need for investigation at any point after the election, you've got those on. It's the statewide voter registration system. Each county manages their portion of it. But
Okay.
it's the statewide voter
Is there
registration.
there's a company that manages it over the top of it?
Well, the company that developed it is Sabre.
Okay.
Or was Sabre. They've been bought out. since
Sabre,
then.
yeah.
They're the company that originally developed the system for Oregon. They offer it to a number of other counties.
you
in
opened
Oregon,
up-
too.
Okay.
The ES&S counties use the same printer because there's only one local printer that's certified to print
ES&S balance.
ES&S ballots.
How many counties use ES&S voting machines?
32 of the 36 as of right now.